Yes, I've often said that the society is under a social reconstruction, um, where our feelings are becoming desensitized, our thoughts demoralized, our attitude dehumanized, our language devitalized, or communication devitalized, inactivity destabilized, and dealing with a spirit of apathy. I was taught, it was shared with me by Reverend James Bevel that four things that we face every day: problems, questions, issues, and needs. And I say that the problem is the many suffer from an identity crisis. Um, we want to talk about a role that one play, and I'm not talking about as a like a game. You're playing a game, but role is a character, and biologically, when a child is in the mother's womb, uh, the child is conceived it before it grows. It grows and until it reaches its full development and full potential. Because I think that we're here as humans to reach our full potential, which means we move from sympathy to empathy. And once again, if not, we 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 become very apathetic. But that is not to when you deal with one's purpose to reach its full potential is not to reflect callousness and carelessness. And there is a role and a image, a social image that humans um, should be about and evolve into. Um, but in that growth, impact, and development, and improve upon when the child reaches its full potential, and even when humans reach their full potential. As a saying, don't get it involved if you're not going to evolve, which means maturity, because I promote the maturation process of understanding, tolerance, temperance slash temperament, confidence, and respect. And when the child is delivered into the world, uh, will we say that that child remembers no pain or bad experiences from that period of development? We say in the society it means to an end, but what about an end within itself? Which means it's not focused on reward nor punishment, because happiness is the joy that you feel when you're in pursuit of your potential. Yes, and from that period, remembers no pain or bad experiences of development in the womb. It comes uh, here immediately provided with milk that is needed for further growth and development. Ain't that something? Yes. And in the religious world, they call provisions, and some associate milk and honey, the land of milk and honey. Not in a sense of saying that one people should benefit, but we're talking about the role and the as well the role of humans in the social image that humans are to have and display in this world. But once again, I said it brings to mind the social image, as this is not so much my teaching. I'm just interpreting that which has been written. And an image could associate the I am. The I am is the image. I am that I am. And the role brings to mind the role in the society as a what? As a provider and a benefactor. And you have to give credit to Islam for that. Just that teaching. Yes. But yeah, so then you have to deal as well as um, two major main gases, uh, nitrogen and oxygen, that make up this Earth's atmosphere. I believe I'm saying that right. Provider and a benefactor, because it said be fruitful and multiply, to be productive in the religious sense. It says, but the mate, we are mating with this earth, because it provides for us. The earth, this whole universe sustains itself. It teaches us that, you know, as a provider and a benefactor primarily. And then the second role brings to mind the role of a woman as one who's a watcher or who cares for the tender life. Because I've said that this society which we live in is held the psychology of one mentality, but what he or she produces, that it exploits human tendencies. Yes, it exploits human tendencies. Because that which anger people is the misuse of knowledge, and also the misuse of so-called authority. That's why for me, resiliency is the author of success. So this tender life, because the human experience is a fragile one. Yeah, we're fragile beings. But that's the role of, say, the role of the woman here is it gives its needs as a protector, protected from suffering. And we know that Buddhism talks about suffering, but says one of the things that brings about is greed. Greed. Yes. But I say that when I say that humans are suffering from identity crisis, because they don't know the role. The roles is almost like being reversed, if I may use that, and don't know their role of out of character, because the material that's been given to us to build on our humanity is character. So I said it goes on to say, as I look at this, it says it's suffering from the image of the image. Remember, as I said, that the primary role is a provider and protector. It brings to mind the social image of the role of humans in the society as a provider and a protector. And I said if we are suffering from an identity crisis, we're suffering from the image of not knowing, one's role as a human being, as a provider, a benefactor, and a protector. And to further growing and developing and building upon that, and bringing out the best of the human human qualities. Innate the best of human innate abilities. Because what's strange to me is that when humans use their mental faculties and their physical abilities to put each other at odds, that's strange to me. So yes, we can learn a lot from science. You can learn a lot from being conceived from the womb of a woman, and that which brings to mind the social image and the human's role in society as a provider, benefactor, and a protector when it comes to bringing out the best of the human's qualities and innate abilities. The best in the world of abundance and reaching out full potential and moving from sympathy and from sympathy to empathy. Yes, and not reflect carelessness nor callousness. Until next time, talk to you.